RTG presents Kuri 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 Kara with Tau Fury.
Whew, what is going on, guys? It has been a while since I've made a new video for you guys. I have a whole bunch of them in listing, but stuff got in the way and it had to get pushed back. But hopefully within this week I'll be able to start throwing them out there, getting them all done so we can actually have some stuff for you. But without further ado, we're just going to get into it. From the picture that you see here, 15 years ago, this was a thing, and it was very popular. It was actually a few times it's been in production on Toonami. A lot of times, just too many times. Like, instead of getting new shit, we would just get the same thing over and over again, but no one really complained. But Furikuri is actually going to get a second and third season, according to the people who are running in production IG. Now, of course, a lot of things were said in the past few days, where it's like, if this is fake, you know, we're April Fools. Of course, we are a week in, you know, like before like April Fools even starts. The thing is that, you know, I'm thinking somebody might be just like super bold and shit like that, but no, this is actually fucking legit. And I was just like, there's too much. I mean, at least I get to see some good shit now. Now, granted, this is an anime-related thing and not a gaming-related thing, but I do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't care. Let's see. So let's see what we got here. I mean, damn, that's half my life ago. So I really am surprised that this is going to happen, and how this even became to be. So let's see what they got here. Apparently there were some statements, actually. I was able to pull some articles up, and apparently Mr. Turner said something about this. And I think there's actually a story there. I think they're already explaining a story, so bear with me on this. In the new season of Furikuri, many years have passed since Naota and Haruko, yeah, that's a mouthful, shared their adventures together. Meanwhile, the war between the two entities known as Medical Mechanica and Fraternity rages across the galaxy. Under Hidomi, a young teenage girl who believes there is nothing amazing to expect from her average life, until one day when a new teacher named Haruko arrives at her school. Soon enough, Medical Mechanica is attacking her town, and Hidomi discovers a secret within her that could save everyone. A secret that only Haruko can unlock. So there's a lot of stuff to think about. They've already got like the character, they already got a different place. It's not Naota anymore, actually. It's going to be Hidomi. No, we don't know who she is, but of course they're going in the same thing on how Furikuri was actually like, you know, same kind of story. Mundane city, mundane character, and just like nothing's going to fucking happen until this wild bitch comes in and slaps the shit out of everybody. Now, granted, a lot of people, even though they're thinking that, you know, this is now a thing, now here comes another thing. Well, why does Production IG have to do anything when it comes to this? Like, of course, why not, I'm trying to, not Trigger, it's somebody else. Oh god, it's been Gynax, there we go. So, if anything, why not Trigger? Why not Gynax? Why aren't these two actually making this anime? And why aren't we going to see it? I see it's going to be by Production IG. No one knows who they are. Like, surprisingly, not a lot of people know who they are. But they've done a lot of things. The most notable is Ghost in the Shell. So that right there says volumes about their productions. But here's the thing. Production IG has done quite a bit. But they're looking for the sense of, is it going to be just as crazy? Is the animation going to be ridiculously sick? You know, like all the movements, like how Trigger does their thing for Kill la Kill, you know, how that is. Even the premise, I bet you the premise is that with their actual mundane city is going to be a centralized big-ass building that we will get to later on in the series, like how the other ones have, Panting and Stock and Gurren Lagann, you know, of course, Furikuri as well. So it's going to follow the same formula. Now, people don't realize that in the animation world, it's realistically small. Like, there's a small network and a lot of people get circulated, refreshed, recycled. So, some people might go into other areas, while another one might have gone bankrupt, no one's doing anything, or disbanded, shit like that. And it's actually quite weird on how that goes about. But, of course, it's the same thing how we get it over here in the States. Now, I would actually say this upon the why Production IG will be the best choice. is because I want to see, you know, it's like, well, the animation is going to be on par with Furikuri on a grand scale. And why I know why, I'm actually going to pull this up for you guys, because what Production IG did, a lot of people didn't know they did it at all. It takes a lot, but I actually was able to find a nice picture for you guys to see. But this is the anime that Production IG worked on, which I thought Gainax did, and it is totally not the case. This is the actual anime right here. Dead Leaves. This fucking anime was great. Like, everything, I think it was like, oh god. Oh, I don't even know how long it was. Like, I think it was like 30 minutes or something like that. 30 to 60 minutes, might have been less than that or something. No, I think it's more. Because it was just something that was happening so fucking quick. And of course, the names are Retro and Pandy. And the whole plot is really fucking weird. But at the same time, like, this shit is gold. Like, there's always something happening. There's always humor happening. Badass scenes, you name it. So, to be honest, I'm very excited. Because since Production IG did this, I would say it's in capable hands. Very capable hands. I cannot fucking wait. Now, the year that they said it was actually going to be slated, of course, it's not going to be this year. I do apologize. It is not this year. It's going to be either next year or the year after that. So 2017 and 2018. But at the same time, what a time to be alive. Like, granted, a lot of people are, you know, how can I say it? It's it's popular to become like a nerd or a geek and stuff like that. It's popular to become part of the geek culture and everything. So I don't really care if you just joined in. You know, if you're genuine, that's what it is. It's the asshats who come in who you never really seen before, or you know damn well they don't know shit about it, and their only knowledge is DBZ and Game of Thrones, and that's their vanilla way of getting into it, and they don't watch anything else. I mean, that's pretty much where you can definitely tell who it is. But wow, I didn't expect this. This was a left field, out the parking lot, and in the car and out the door. This was actually unexpected. I'm actually excited because I want to see what happens, and who knows, like, when it comes to the Pirate King, you know, Adamisk, it's like, are we going to find out more about it? Are we going to get more than 6 episodes of Furikuri? As it's like, what's going to go on if Naota's going to be there? Because they said many years have passed. Like, many years. How many years? Has it been 10 years? You know, has it been like 20 years? Shit like that. Is Naota going to be grown? I said, how is Haruko going to look like? Haruko might look the same, which is going to happen because age is whatever. But she's probably going to be the same. But I hope we see Naota. That's what I'm hoping for. When it comes to Adamisk's power, I hope to see that too. I really want to know what happens, because in the 6th episode, you don't really see what goes on with her. Like, she gets pissed as fuck that, you know, Naota's got the actual power and shit like that. But then after that, it's like, well, why were you pissed? Like, I guess you wanted it. It's all for yourself. It's just like, I guess it's like, this was my case, so I'm going to get it and fuck everybody else. I get that. But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really excited. Like, of course, I'm not trying to yell because I have neighbors. So, of course, that really, you know, is a thing. But tell me how you guys think about it in the comments. Do what you like to do. Like if you want to. Tell me your fucking opinion. I love hearing about it. And see whether it be negative or positive, something like that. And see, but you guys have a wonderful evening and pretty much, actually, a wonderful day wherever you're at. And pretty much play however the fuck you want. It's your game.